All right, let's go across at this moment to some special guests, those who are joining us. The man of the moment, what Arvind Kejriwal did in 2013, Parvesh Verma has done to Arvind Kejriwal in 2025. His kids are joining us at this moment. Sanidhi and Shivain, thank you so much for speaking to us here on NDTV. Congratulations. How proud are you of your father today?
I think words fall short to describe quite what we're feeling right now.
Okay.
Sanidhi, also tell us a little bit about what do you do, both of you, and also did you take part in the election campaign? How did you help out your parents, especially your father?
I mean, we've both, my brother and I and my sister, we've grown up in a political family, so we don't really get an option when it comes to a political campaign about whether we want to participate or not. When it came to this campaign, I think the two fronts that we contributed the most through was door-to-door campaigning, and then the second front was his social media. We were trying to sort of see and gauge what the New Delhi constituents wanted to know from him and deliver that message not only through a social media platform, but also when we used to visit them and connect with them on a more personal level.
Shivain, if I may ask you, because you guys have always been exposed to this political nature with your grandfather also on both sides. Your grandfather, Parvesh's dad, was also the chief minister. How, was it difficult to understand what was happening? It was a very hectic campaign. He had to spend a lot of time, on the campaign trail. Was it difficult to understand? How did you contribute?
I mean, it was hectic. It was extremely hectic. When Papa used to go for campaigning in one area of New Delhi, my sisters and I, used to go to another area to do door-to-door campaigning on another block, on another colony. And honestly, it wasn't really difficult because I've been exposed to this sort of political nature since my childhood during Papa's Lok Sabha elections as well. So I wasn't really unfamiliar with what was going on. But yeah, this election was a little challenging because of the people who we were against. But yeah, it was really we went for door-to-door campaign, and it was...
Can I ask both of you, how did you connect with the voters? Because there is always a talk of the young voter. New Delhi has a very big population of the young voter as well. With both of you being out there, was it also an added advantage to your father? You were able to connect with the young voters and, put out the message across?
I think the young voters in Delhi are very politically aware, and so when we used to visit them, it honestly was quite pleasantly surprising that they would want to come forth and connect with us. I would say that the work was halfway done by them wanting to sort of see a betterment of the people around them, see a change in not only New Delhi but Delhi at large. And I feel like connecting with the youth has quite honestly always been a matter of development and who is fighting for the right things. I think the youth is very sees things black and white,
right,
as to say. So I think that they have been quite a strong pillar for us in this election in terms of always being supportive and always being cooperative.
Right. Sanidhi, did you expect the results that have come out today? Do you expect your father to win? It was a very difficult contest. He was contesting against the former chief minister, the face of Aam Aadmi Party. What is it that people kept telling you? Were you confident throughout? Where do you think was the turning point in this election where you actually felt that your father had a chance?
I think that we honestly knew from day one that Papa's winning the election. That confidence didn't come from a place of malice or a place of bliss. I think that confidence came from a place of being connected with people on the ground. We've grown up in Delhi. We were born in New Delhi. We've grown up in New Delhi. This has been sort of our surrounding for the past 21 years for me and the past 14 years for him. And knowing the problems that the constituents are facing, I think that we went in seeing the image quite clearly. The media kept telling us that it was sort of this triangular competition and there were two giant faces against him. But I think that the people in New Delhi were very confident in who they wanted, and they wanted a change, and they wanted my dad, and they proved that today with the margin that they've given him of a 5,000 lead.
Are you guys expecting your father to be the Chief Minister of Delhi?
Honestly, and we're not saying this, because we've been trained to say this, but for the past, I think the majority of his political career, he has worked under the guidance of the BJP. Whatever the leaders have given him, he's accepted that with grace and with honor, and he's worked very hard to work for those responsibilities that have been assigned to him. And I think that the same sort of carry forwards when he has been given this position of being an MLA from New Delhi. As for the Chief Minister, you're asking the wrong people. I think that the BJP, the people who have formed the government,
just asking, not as BJP karyakartas, but let's say somebody whose father has won. Of course, everybody wants their father to be the Chief Minister. Why not?
I mean, we also want to spend time with him. So if the party decides yes, that'd be great. If the party decides no, then we have more family time. So who's to say?
Sanidhi, a lot of people have been saying that this is a very emotional time for the BJP supporters and also people who wanted BJP to come to power in Delhi. Sahib Singh Verma was also a stalwart in Delhi BJP, the second chief minister of the BJP in Delhi. I know that, you must have been very young when he passed away. Do you have any memories of him? Do you understand the extent of today's victory, the kind of joy it has brought to people who have supported the BJP all these years?
I was 4 when my grandfather passed away, and if I'm being very honest, for the past 20 years, all the memories that I have of him are stories that have been passed on to me and my sister and my brother from people around us, and no story has ever been negative. People remember him very, very fondly. They remember him as someone who used to sleep at 3 a.m., wake up at 5 a.m. and get right back to work. So having grown up with this legacy of a man who worked day and night, who thought of the entire Delhi as his family, I think that Dadaji, whatever he is, he's very, very proud of what his son has achieved and what he is going to do for the people of New Delhi in the 5 coming years.
Right. Well, we know Parvesh Verma as a politician. Tell us a little bit about how is he as a father? What is the best characteristic of him, feature of him as a father? What is the best activity that you do with him that you're really fond of?
There is, how should I explain this? कहते आई थिंक हिंदी में इसे बोलना थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा इजी होगा. अगर बेटी कुछ बोलती है तो पापा मना नहीं कर पाते. If a daughter says something, it's very hard for a dad to say no to that. And I think that my dad is the biggest example of that. When it comes to me and my sister, the world is one way and the two of us are on a completely different path. My brother's sitting right next to me and I think that he will agree. But I think that the love, the care that he's shown to the three of us, and especially his attention when it comes to our education and when it comes to our progress and development is very commendable, and It is very inspiring, and it has made us who we are as people today.
Thank you so much to both of you for speaking to us. Congratulations, a big day of celebration. I'm sure you are sick of the laddus that are coming in your house, and there'll be many more that you'll see through the day and for days to come. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
So Parvesh Singh Verma's family there, his children Sanidhi Singh Verma and also Shiven Singh Verma joining us for that exclusive chat.